sustained. That sustained Israel, sisters and brothers. This is the one that delivered them out of captivity. We just talking about the Son. But like I say, he got a name. We identify him as Jesus Christ, but we got to see where this name Jesus came from, sisters and brothers. Because he told you clearly. He said, I come in my Father's name, right? A lot of that just fly by people. He was serious when he said that. Because he had his own name in the Old Testament. But this is the one that was following Israel. Go on and read verse 5. What it say?
But with many of them God was not well pleased.
But notice how it's interchanging. They go from the rock that followed them, and then it say that rock was Christ, right? Then it flips back and says, but with many of them God was not well pleased. Still talking about the Son. Still talking about him. This is the one that was talking to Moses. Go ahead and read.
For they were overthrown in the wilderness. Now these things were our examples, to the intent we should not lust after evil things, as they also lusted.
Right, so just pay attention to that, because all the different, a lot of times you see things in the Bible, it's an example for us to pay attention to. Like I tell you in Romans 15, all things that were written aforetime were written for our learning. So you look at the behavior of our forefathers, and that should let you know not to, carry on in that manner, because God wasn't pleased with that. Just like he's not pleased with what's going on today, sisters and brothers. He just being merciful now. So what it say in verse 7?
Neither be ye idolaters, as were some of them, as it is written. The people sat down to eat and drink, and rose up to play.
And that's what they did. Remember, Moses went up to go talk to God on the mount, right? And came back down, and they was down there partying. They thought a war had broke out. Moses did. Got down there and realized that the people, they had made them a molten calf. They was down there getting it in, boy. And God didn't like that. So he's telling you, neither let us commit. Well, now he said, neither ye be idolaters, as was some of them. As it is written, the people sat down to eat and drink and rose up to play. Soon as Moses took off, you know how they say when the cat's away, the mouse will play, won't they? Go ahead and read. What else?
Neither let us commit fornication.
Neither let us commit fornication. Go ahead.
As some of them committed.
And what happened?
And fell in one day 23,000.
See, look at that. See, people don't like reading the Old Testament because, you see this type of stuff. The Lord killed 23,000 in one day. They say, look, man, we don't want to read that Old Testament. That God was mean. But let's see who that God was. What it say?
Neither let us tempt Christ.
Wait a minute. Neither let us tempt who?
Christ.
Because that's who that was that killed 23,000 in one day. That's why we have to pay attention to what's going on now. Maybe God is trying to get our attention. Hey, the numbers don't matter to God. He can just raise somebody else up in your position. But it was him that did it. He said,